Hi, my name is David Drapela. Normally I do spiritual videos, but for today, we're going to do a series of financial videos. Financial is trying to teach something about what's happening in the world today, where it came from, how did money create, because we're having such an incredible influx of new money that's being introduced. The biggest change in the 200 years probably that this country's been in existence. In the beginning, we'll talk about how money got started. In the beginning, there was a barter system. I had wheat and you had corn, or you had apples. And the idea was, I'll give you wheat and you give me corn, or you give me apples, or whatever. So we started in a barter system. And that became quite clumsy because I didn't have enough wheat to buy enough apples. And so, or I had more wheat and you had less apples. So how did we solve that? Okay, so the United States started what is called the Commodity Exchange, Chicago Board of Commodities. And what we did is, in this futures, what we call the futures, we now were allowed to buy a future contract of some commodity, whether it be gold or silver or copper or oil or gas or whatever. We could buy those on the commodity exchange, and they became deliverable in most cases. So when I say deliverable, that means if I bought contract of gold and I wanted to take delivery of that rather than trading it, I could demand to take delivery of it. So this is how we solved one of the ways that we solved the bartering system. Then we came up with a thing called money. Back in the 1800s, money was gold. The first known gold that I think we had was 600 BC, and that was in Libya, which is now Turkey. So gold and silver has been around before Jesus and is probably going to be here after all of us leave. So we had gold, and we had gold coins back in the 1800s, and that's what we traded our money with. And then that became cumbersome because of international trade. We didn't want to trade a ton of gold for 42 tons of wheat or whatever it was. So we thought, the United States then thought it would be a good idea to print paper money. And of course, as long as the paper money was backed by gold in some degree, or silver, the people who bought the dollars or took the dollars felt comfortable that they could take the dollars anytime they wanted to and exchange them for a percentage of gold, because that was what the United States had promised. Please stay tuned. We're going to have a series of these events. Thank you for watching this one. I'll be back with you tomorrow.